Next, we discuss about the ramp response of first order system. Similar to the previous one, what is ramp response? Ramp response is C of t for R of t equal to ramp input, that is t into u of t. So the first order system is 1 by s tau, 1 by s tau. Clear? So what is input? R of s. What is R of s for ramp input? 1 by s square. So C of s. So what is C of s? C of s equal to R of s into this G of s, right? You can consider this as G of s. So R of s is 1 by s square. So 1 by s square of 1 plus s tau. Now we can convert this time constant form into pole zero form. Pole zero form. Understand? So what is time constant form into pole zero form? So C of s equal to 1 by, we take tau as a common term from the denominator, so it goes to the numerator, right? So 1 by s tau, tau s square, s plus 1 by tau, s plus 1 by tau. We take tau as a common term. So now we want to get C of t. To get C of t, we should take L inverse of that, right? L inverse of the C of s, right? C of t is L inverse of C of s. So before going to take L inverse, let us factorize this using partial fraction method. So you just we just do here. So 1 by tau s square s plus 1 by tau equal to, so for s square factor, say a by s plus b by s square plus c by s plus 1 by tau. Am I right or wrong? So now you take LCM for this. A denominator is s square into s plus 1 by tau. The numerator as into s plus 1 by tau plus b into s plus 1 by tau plus c into s square, right? Plus c into s square. Am I right or wrong? Right. So now compare the coefficients. Compare the coefficients on both sides. So denominator will be same. So factorize this. S square plus as by tau plus bs plus b by tau plus cs square. Right? Now left hand side is tau, right hand side is a equation polynomial. Compare the coefficient of s square. So what do you get? A plus c equal to 0. A plus c equal to 0. So a equal to minus c. Then compare the coefficient of s. A by tau plus b equal to 0. Compare the coefficient of constant coefficients. What are the constant coefficients? B by tau equal to 1 by tau. B by tau equal to 1 by tau. So B equal to 1. B equal to 1. So A by tau plus B equal to B 0. From this expression, so A by tau plus 1 equal to 0. So A by tau equal to minus 1. So A equal to minus tau. Right? So A equal to minus tau. So C equal to plus tau. So substitute here. So L inverse of A is, what is A? Minus tau. So minus tau by S. B is plus 1 by S square. C is, what is C? Plus tau by S plus 1 by tau. Now it is very easy to find C of t of ramp. Yeah, ramp response. Ramp response equal to, what is that? For this, minus tau plus L inverse of 1 by S square t plus tau e power minus t by tau. Clear? So now, so see here, this is ramp response of first order system. So t minus tau, this can be remembered like this, t minus tau plus tau into e power minus t by tau, e power minus t by tau. This is C of t. This is equal to C of t. Clear? So, okay, C of t is this function. So, what is error? Okay, okay, what is error? So, error E of t equal to, so desired output. Okay, so desired output. So desired output minus actual output. Desired output minus actual output. What is desired output? Desired output is T. What is actual output? So actual output is T minus tau plus tau into e power minus T by tau. So what is E of T? We'll be getting T cancel, tau. Tau is the tau minus tau into e power minus T by tau. So this is the error expression. This is the error expression. Clear? So the steady state error, steady state error ESS equal to limit t tends to infinity E of t. So what is that? If you apply the limit t equal to 0 here, we will be getting tau. Okay, so the steady state error is nothing but time constant of the function, time constant of the system. That is called a steady state error. Understand? So steady state error is time constant. So the time relation between the above equation and the error response can be depicted in the picture. What is the picture? What is the picture? See here, this is nothing but our input and the output representation. This is C of t. So this is t. Okay. So what happened? So this is a linear input. This is the ramp input, whereas the ramp output is, okay. So the steady state, this is the steady state region. So this is the transient region, right? So the steady state error is always tau. Okay. Suppose if the system has its own gain k, then that is equal to k times tau. Okay. So in this equation, actually we applied unit input. Say we applied unit input, unit ramp input. Suppose if the system has gain k, so we should add k to this expression. So k times. So entirely k times. So this is k times of this. So in that case, the error input, the error also time k times error also k times this. So what do you get? In that case, the desired output is k times t. Actual output is k times of this. So this and this, if you subtract, so you will be getting k times t of this. So if you apply t equal term, so in that case, the steady state error is k times tau. So you keep in your mind, if the system has some gain of k, okay, in that case, the steady state error is k times tau. Okay, so from this figure, it is understood that during the steady state, the output velocity matches with the input. So it's linearly proportional. That is nothing but linearly proportional. The output velocity matches with the input. Input velocity is a ramp. Ramp is input, right? But lags behind by a time constant of tau. By a time of, so the input. This is input. This is output. So the input lags behind. The output is lags behind the value of time tau. In case of unit ramp, if the system has a gain k, then it lags behind value of k times tau, right? So the units of t units exist the system. It is also observed that lower the time constant, lesser the positional error. So lower the time constant, lesser the positional error. Also less lag. So this is so lower the tau, time constant, then lesser the, okay, lesser the positional error, also lesser time lag. So keep in your mind. So this is very important point. So lower the time constant, lesser the positional error, lesser the time lag, right? So let us see some small problems. So examples. Example, the unit impulse response of the unit impulse response of a system having transfer function equal to k by s plus a. Okay, k by s plus a is shown below, shown in figure. The value of a is, okay, there are 4 options. A is tau 1, B is 1 by tau 1, C is tau 2, D is 1 by tau 2. So the picture is depicted like this. Okay, so here is 0.63, 632 times k. One more value is 0.36, 0.37 k. So this is C of t. So this is t. So 2 time constants given. Okay. So tau 1, this is tau 2. We have to find the best answer for this. So please find the solution. Any idea? Anyone please tell me. So what is the solution? Answer, solution. So please tell me the solution. So the transfer function g of s, say g of s equal to k by s plus a, unit impulse response, right? So what is impulse response? Is nothing but transfer function. So impulse response equal to transfer function. Clear? So what is C of t? From the transfer function, so we can easily find C of t. So C of t is k into e power minus at, e power minus at. At t equal to t2 tau, sorry, t2 tau 2, you substitute wherever t is the tau 2, right? E power a minus t, so tau 2. So c of tau 2 equal to 0.37 times k. Okay, this is equal to k into e power minus at. When c of so 0.37 times k equal to this. So what happened? So if k cancel here, k cancel. So we'll be getting 0.37 equal to only 0.37 equal to 1, right? At, right? At t equal to tau 2. So this e power, sorry, so tau 2. This is tau 2. So what is that? 0.37k equal to k into e power minus a tau 2. So k cancel. So what is e power is shown in here. So if you take a log on both sides, so what is here? E power, if you take natural log on take, so take natural log on both sides. So we can, you know that e power minus 1 is 0.367. E power minus 1 equal to 0.37, right? So e power minus 1. So this becomes minus 1 equal to minus a tau 2. So what is a equal to 1 by tau 2. 1 by tau 2. So which is the answer? D is the correct answer. D is the correct answer. My dear students, please, this type of problems are very important. Okay. Next. A transfer function. See. A transfer function has a pole 0 plot as shown in figure. Okay, shown in figure. So the steady state gain is given that the steady state gain is given as 2. So then what will be the transfer function g of s? What will be the transfer function g of s? There are 4 options. A, 2 into s plus 1 divided by s square plus 4s plus 5. B equal to 5 into s plus 1 divided by s square plus 4s plus 4. Can you tell me the answer, my dear students? Please tell me what will be the answer? Divided by s square plus 4s plus 5. So the last answer is 10 into s plus 1 divided by s plus 1 the s plus 2 the whole square. Please tell me the value. So what is pole 0 plot in S domain? In S domain, which is the correct answer? My dear students, please tell me the correct answer. How to proceed this? So the pole 0 plot is given. Okay, pole 0 plot is also given. So what is the pole 0 plot? So in S domain, so this is imaginary j omega. This is real minus j omega. in S plane, this is given S plane. So one 0 is given at -1, one pole at -2. So one pole and the zeros, one pole and one 0 is given. So the gain, the steady state gain is also given. So what will be the answer? Whether A or B or C, which is the correct answer? Please find out. Tell me, dears. So solution. Okay, solution. Okay, solution. What are the poles? The poles are, what are the poles? One is 1 0 at 1 0 at, okay, right. Two complex poles also given here. So one is at -j, one complex, one complex, sorry, -2. So pole. So sorry, two poles are complex. Sorry, two poles are complex. So j, one is j, another one is -j. So what is the complex? What are the poles? Yes, yes, 1 0 at 1 0 at s equal to -1. So a pair of complex poles at s equal to -2 plus or minus j. So steady state gain is given as 2. So the transfer function will be, what will be your transfer function? You check with each and every one of this system. So first let us form the transfer function. So the expected transfer function will be g of s equal to k into 1 0 at -1. So 0 in the numerator. So two poles. So two poles in the complex poles in the denominator. So s plus 2 the whole square plus 1. So this will be equal to a complex pole. So for DC gain, the gain equal to k by 5. So the DC gain from the transfer function for steady state. Okay, steady state is when s into g of s is 0. So you will be getting 2 square 5. So steady state gain or DC gain, steady state gain or DC gain. Okay, DC gain we will be getting when we put as s equal to 0. So s equal to 0. So 0 2 square 4 plus 1 5. So we will be getting k by 5. So DC gain value is k by 5. That is k by 5. So what is this DC gain given? 2. So k equal to, so k equal to 10. So you please find where is 10 in the system circuit. You just you replace here. So g of s. So g of s equal to, instead of k, 10. S in 10 into s plus 1 divided by s plus s square plus 4s plus 5. So this is the required answer. So which is the correct answer here? So s square plus 4s plus 5. So B is the correct answer. It is very easy, my dear students. Please do it. Okay. Next is a thermocouple. Right. Next is very simple problem. A thermocouple can be considered as a single capacity system with a time constant of 200 millisecond and unity gain. So the gain is unity. It is immersed in the in a heat bath whose temperature is varying from 2 degrees Celsius per second from 0 degrees second. See, from 0 degrees. So when the actual temperature at the heat bath is 80 degrees Celsius, the reading of the thermocouple will be, what will be the reading? Please tell me. whether 80.1 or 80.2 or 89.8 or 79.4, 79.6, which is the correct answer? Tell me. We know that what is the error? What is the error? What is the error in the system? We already done here. What is the error in this system is a ramp input system. So what is the error response in the ramp input system? K times tau minus tau, K times tau into. So we know that solution. Okay, solution. So we know that ramp expression for the first order system, error response is, so E of t equal to K, okay, K tau, AK tau, okay, AK tau. So if this is A equal to the time constant, tau equal to time constant. So time constant, A is given. What is A? The rate at which the ramping rate, right? So unity gain. So K equal to 1. K equal to 1. This equal to rate. So steady state error is equal to A K tau. So A is given, A is 200 millisecond. 200, sorry, tau is 200 millisecond, A is 2, because the rate of input, heat bath rate. So 2, K is 1, tau is 200 into 10 power minus 3 second. So if you multiply this, the error, the steady state error will be 0.4. So steady state error is 0.4. What is the steady state error in that ramp response? It is nothing but K times tau. So the error steady state error is 0.6. So the reading of the reading temperature is 80 degree. So what is the actual output? So actual output will be 80 degree minus 0.4 degree Celsius. So 79.6 degree Celsius, which is the correct answer. 79.6 degree is the correct answer. Okay. So the same problem can be also done. So I will explain one more method. You further next sum, please. Same sum. Here I change the value of instead of 200 millisecond, 100 millisecond. Rate is 1 degree Celsius to 0.0 degree Celsius, from 0 degree Celsius. The actual heat bath value reading value is 70 degrees Celsius. So first we will find the output, the correct answer using the previous method. So what is a steady state error? Steady state error equal to AK tau. So K is given. What is K? K is given as 1, unity gain. What is A? 1. What is tau? Tau is given 100 into 10 power minus 3 second. So if you multiply this, you will be getting, what is the answer? So 70 degree minus, 70 degree Celsius minus 0.1, right? 0.1. So 0.1 degree Celsius. So this is the steady state error. So steady state error is 0.1 degree Celsius. So what is the correct answer? 69.9 degrees Celsius. So correct answer will be C. So same problem can be done with the help of derivation, right? With the help of the derivation. What is that? Another solution. Another solution. What is another solution? Another solution is, okay, another method, the G of S, the thermocouple is the thermocouple is a first order transducer. Okay, first order transducer. Say thermocouple, okay, RTD, these are all first order transducer. RTD, mercury thermometer, okay, thermometer. These are all first order transducers. Okay, so what is the transfer function for thermocouple? It is a K into 1 plus S tau. So you see here, now the transfer function is different. So what is given? The gain, the unity gain K is 1. So tau is given. So tau is 100 millisecond. So tau is given. So that is 0.1 second. Okay, tau is given. So K is given. So what is C of S? C of S equal to 1 by C of S by R of S equal to 1 by C of S by R of S equal to 1 by 1 plus 0.1 S, 0.1 S. Okay, so you convert this time constant form into pole zero form. So if you remove 0.1 outside, 10 divided by S plus 10. Now apply R of T as a ramp input. So R of T is 0.1 degree. Okay, 1 degree Celsius per second, 1 degree per second. So R of T equal to T into R of T, U of T, right? So 1. So that is also 1. So R of S equal to, you know that R of S equal to 1 by S square ramp input. Laplace transform of R of S is ramp input. You just you find the C of T. So what is C of T? U of T minus 0.1 U of T, okay, plus 0.1 e power minus 10t into U of T, right? So when R of T equal to 70 degrees Celsius, so T equal to 70 seconds. So 70 seconds. Okay, so C of 70 equal to 70 degree minus 0.1 plus 0.1 E of minus 700, 70 into 10 minus 700. So this will be equal to 69.9 degrees Celsius. So this is also another way of solving this problem, right? So with this, we conclude today's lecture. So we will discuss. We will meet in the next lecture. Thank you very much.